¿Qué pasa, YouTube? aka what's up, YouTube? So I don't really know what I'm gonna have in the background of this video. This is going to be my first upload in about 2 months. For those of you who have been with me for a while now, you know sporadically I take breaks here and there, but I always come back for a little bit, disappear, come back, and I just want to say thank you for those of you who are still here. From my last, not my last video, my second to last video that I uploaded a few weeks ago, I saw and read all of your guys' comments. I didn't reply, I apologize, but it's just, I don't know, like, there's still a part of me that really doesn't feel like I deserve this. Like, obviously compared to like the bigger channels and more famous people, I'm very minuscule. But even then, it's just the kindness that you guys give me is just something I don't feel like I deserve, even though I've been doing this and receiving it for so many years now. And it's just a internal and mental thing that I need to deal with, that I should probably deal with. And I don't know, therapy is a whole nother issue. I don't know. Wow, this got very deep. It's not even 2 minutes. I'm sorry, but I just want to say thank you so much for all your guys' comments on my second to last video titled "We'll see what happens." And there's something similar to that, and yeah, I'm hoping that things go a little bit more smoothly now. A lot, and so much has changed in my life. If you guys follow me on Twitter, that's mainly where I've been active on, not so much on YouTube or my Discord. And my Discord is a whole nother issue in itself, compared to what it was back in like early Ultra Sun and Moon, and just, yeah, your boys having to grow up real fast. And I don't know, like, that's not to say it's a bad thing. I guess I felt like I was just kind of riding the wave with life, and I got sunk under the sea essentially, and it was either sink or swim, and I'm trying to swim to the surface. So yeah, I feel like I'm not quite there yet. I'm still trying to get that gasp of air to just finally be like, everything is okay. But that's fine. I feel like that's good. Obviously, I don't want to drown in everything that I have going on, and that's where I feel like YouTube is really nice for me. I've been doing this for so long. It's a nice little outlet for me to not be as serious or stressed, even though I'm competitive when it comes to Pokemon, like when it comes to Draft League or just battling in general. I want to win. I want to win. But in this aspect, it's not that big of an issue now. At this point, I feel like currently, I don't want this to always be the mindset, but I feel like at this point I need to enjoy this more than I feel like, oh, I need to do this because it's necessary for me to still maintain some type of presence. And I felt like that's always something that I've had inside of me, but it was never something that I addressed. I was like, oh no, I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. But like when it came down to like deadlines or like trying to be serious about something, it was like, man, I need to do this. Like I have to do this, because if I do nothing, then I'm just gonna be gone, like so many other previous people who have done YouTube for a few years, then just disappear when they don't upload anymore. And right now, I don't feel that little certain type of stress. I don't know, it's because I've acknowledged it and I've come to terms with it, or because I just have way more important things in life going on right now. Which is not to say that I don't still care about YouTube. Like, I'm in a new draft league called the Champions of Galar, and I want to give a huge thanks to Gravy, Dr. Slack King and Aquarius for allowing me to be a part of this draft league. Literally every single person in this draft has won a league in Generation 8. I'm sure some who started before Gen 8 won previous leagues as well. So the fact that I'm able to be a part of something this competitive, or I see it as something like being very, very important. Yeah, it may not have the publicity as something like WBE, but like competitive wise, for those of you who are like really into draft league content and who really do thoroughly enjoy it, even with the terrible timer in Gen 8, they're like, this is something that like I'm really happy to be a part of. Like, they're giving me a chance after I had to drop EWT, after I've had to drop other leagues before due to personal life reasons. And a big part of that is because of my boy Shuckle King. You guys know Shuckle King 87. Honestly, probably one of my best friends, honestly. Easily one of my best friends in general. And I know he's there for me if I ever need something. And I just, big thank you to him for vouching for me and for being certain that I would be in the right mindset to do this draft league. And I know it kind of seems minuscule if you compare it to other like important life stuff, but like YouTube wise, like this little pocket of like my freedom, my creativeness, like what I can use as an outlet, like that to me is huge and important. Because life, you gotta put on a facade sometimes, you gotta pretend to be okay, you gotta deal with all that stuff. And here it's like, you get me, you get the guy that just enjoys doing something. Just, I can be carefree for like an hour out of the week. And I'm perfectly fine with that, because the rest of the time when it comes to prepping, I'm like stressing, like I want to win, like, oh, I'm weak to this, I'm weak to that, what am I gonna do, what if this happens, what if that happens, like, just so much running through my mind on top of, again, like everything else that I have going on in life right now. And it's not that big of a deal, honestly, if you like were to put it side by side, but it's still things that run through my mind. So I just, yeah, huge thanks to Aquarius, Dr. Slacking, Gravy, and my boy Shuckle King for allowing me to be able to be a part of this awesome draft league. I'm super excited for this. The analysis should be up in a few days after this goes up, so I'm very hopeful for that. And then if all goes well, hey, we can win one last championship before the Gen 4 remakes come out. So yeah, have had a lot going on recently in life. I still got to get up, I still got to set up my webcam, sorry, and stuff right now. I just got my mic and my PC, and man, eventually I got to get a new PC, honestly, because this thing is probably on its last leg. I'm not living where I used to be. Things happen, and your boy's out of there, and hopefully where I am right now, then things will be fine. I'm sure I'll probably explain more things as more videos come out to you guys and whatnot. So I still plan to upload. It's not going to be consistent. I guess I really haven't been consistent in like 2 years at this point, but I keep thinking to myself, like, man, I want to do daily uploads. I want to do daily uploads so badly. I really do. But then because of my new job, it's all time consuming. And yeah, my new job, man. If you guys have not followed me on Twitter, I got a new job at a hospital as a patient care technician, which sounds way more fancier than what it really is. It's just basically cleaning up and setting up rooms for surgeries, more or less. And it's kind of like a smaller division, because there's two divisions like where I live. Like there's like the main division, which is like the big important surgeries, like emergencies basically. And then I'm at like the smaller version right now, where like it's kind of more minuscule surgeries. So it's not too bad. It's really easy, very time management. Like it's not big of an issue. I go in at 6:30, get out at the latest probably like 3:30, 3:45, like literally at 99% of the time. I think I got out like at 4 like one day. So that's not too bad. But yeah, like this new job is something I still need to get adjusted to. I've been there for about a month now, and because I have literally no experience at all in the medical field. Well, I mean, I took like some medical classes early, like when I was like 19, 20. But yeah, that was like 6 years ago. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be 27 and on September 19th. So that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, next month. That's a whole nother thing to take into consideration, because man, there's a lot there. There's a lot going on, you guys, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ghost y'all. Oh, another big thing. I'm so sorry about this. I told myself I would mention this early on, then I got distracted, but just I want to thank you guys so much for anybody and everybody who was able to send me any type of money or any type of support, even just retweeting the tweet that I put out asking for help. Just thank you. Just thank you so much. You guys have no idea how much you were able to help me. I was able to get one of my bank accounts settled out. I was able to survive off that chunk of change until I finally got my first paycheck from my new job, which was only like 3 weeks ago. I got my first paycheck from my new job, and I had to use that chunk of change to just kind of last me until then. I just thank you guys. Honestly, I still don't feel like I deserve it. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but it really means a lot to me. So thank you so much. And y'all were able to help me through that. And I know it's easy for me to put out content and y'all take that as not compensation, like as a return payment essentially. But I don't know. I know that it might not matter to those people who did send me any type of money that they could, but I want to fully refund y'all, and that's not because I feel bad about it. It's because I feel like it's the right thing to do, and then at the same time, it's like that mentality of like, man, I don't deserve this. I shouldn't be getting this. This is not okay. And again, maybe that's just a personal issue from like maybe when I was younger, or just something I got to figure out. But it's still like I want to recompensate y'all. I want to pay y'all back essentially, financially, for how y'all were able to help me. I don't care how little it was, how much it was. I want to do that for myself, and it's definitely something that I plan to do and that I'm going to do. So thank you for anybody who's watching this who did send me any type of money. Thank you. Thank you so much. It really did help out. And right now, I'm not quite back on my feet. I'm getting there, slowly but surely. I want to say, and again, it's one thing to say something and a different thing to do it. But I'm going to hopefully, definitely, no, actually, yes, I'm going to be okay by the end of this year. I got a new job. I'm getting paid way more than I ever was before, which is that in itself is like such a huge buff, honestly, for myself. Like money wise, man, money has always been a struggle for me, and now things are seeming a lot better. So yeah, I'm gonna be here on YouTube. We're doing the Champions of Galar Draft League. I'll leave a link to the Twitter and there's not a YouTube, sorry. I'll leave a link to the Twitter and the roster down in the description. The draft analysis should be up a few days after this update / return video. I don't really want to call it a return video because I've done so many of those, so I'm just gonna call it an update video probably. And yeah, that should be up in a few days, and then we'll see how that goes. Week 1 should be going up in about 2-ish weeks, I want to say, after this goes up. I got to double check the upload dates, but I'm pretty sure that this should be going up before the draft analysis. And yeah, so it should be this upload, draft analysis, and week 1 battle, unless I get something wrong. But no, I'm pretty sure that should be it. But yeah, still going through some things. Still not quite where I want to be, but hey, I could complain, but things are a lot better, honestly, I suppose. Like mentally, I feel a lot better. Emotionally, it's a whole nother issue. We're not going to dive that deep into things, but things are good. Things are okay. So if you stuck through this, I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to be like 15 minutes long. But thank you guys. Thank you to everybody who's helped me. Thank you to those of you who are still here. I promise when this is 100% honest truth, I will finish Champions of Galar. I will finish this draft league. I am gunning for that championship. You guys know I'm a competitive person. I want that championship before Gen 4 remakes come out, and then once those games come out in November, I believe, that's a whole nother story. So I'm hoping to still be around for those. And if timer is fixed, who you guys already know, some Wi-Fi battles are 100% coming your way. What if there's no team preview? That would be even more insane. I'm hoping there's still team preview. I'm hoping there's still a good roster for the Pokedex. And I don't know. We'll see how things go. But just right now, Champions of Galar will 100% be uploaded and completed on time. Thank you again to Aquarius, Dr. Slack King, and Gravy, and of course my very good friend Chuckle King 87. You guys are amazing, and y'all don't know how much this honestly means to me. So just thank you to those 4 peeps, and thank you to those of you who are still sticking around with me and supporting. So yeah, if you're here to ride the wave, then hey, let's see how it goes. If you're gonna be gone, maybe you'll come back and we'll see how things go. So yeah, with that being said, leave a like if you want. I would appreciate a comment. Would love to read what you guys have to say, and I will see you all in a few days with our draft analysis, and then after that our week 1 battle of the Champions of Galar. So yeah, later everybody.